I'm Megyn Kelly. Along with my co-moderators, Brett Baer and Chris Wallace. Tonight, thousands of people here in the queue, along with millions of voters at home, will get their very first chance to see the millions of candidates face off in a debate, answering the questions you want answered. Here they are, positioned on the stage by how they stand in the polls. In the center of the stage tonight, businessman Donald Trsh. Former Florida Jeb Bush. Former Huckabee, Mike Huckabee.
Ted Cruz.
Paul. New Jersey Governor Christy. And your very own Governor. Brett, I think you would call that a home field advantage.
It might be. It might be. We'll see.
Listen, the rules. Some objections coming.
It might be. The rules.
Some objections coming.
It might be. Listen, the rules.
Some objections coming.
It might be. The rules for tonight are simple: 1 minute for answers, 30 minutes for follow-ups. Is there anyone on stage, and can I see hands, who is unwilling tonight to pledge your support to the Republican Party? Mr. Trump. So, Mr. Trump, to be clear, you're standing on a Republican primary debate.
I fully understand.
The place where the RNC will give the nominee.
I fully understand. I can totally make that pledge if I'm the nominee. And I am discussing.
Governor Bush, you have insisted that you're the man. You say you have a life. But there are several opponents on this stage who get big applause lines in early voting states with this line. Quote, the last thing the country needs is another Bush in the Oval Office.
In Florida, they called me Corleone.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Trump, one of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
You are part of the war on women.
I want to collect more innocent Americans.
And Megyn, that's a completely ridiculous answer. I want to collect more terrorists, but how are you supposed to know, Megyn?
Use the force. Get a judge to sign
when Senator.
Go ahead, wait, Governor Christie, make your point.
Listen, Senator, when you're sitting in a subcommittee just blowing things, you can say that.
You fucker. Every time you did a case, you got a woo from a judge. I'm talking about indiscriminately of all Americans. I don't trust President Obama with our records. I know you gave him a big hug, and if you want to give him a big hug again, go right ahead.
Go ahead, Governor.
And Senator Paul, the hugs that I remember are the hugs that I gave to families. Those are the hugs I remember, and those had nothing to do with your campaign.
All right, we're going to cut it off there. We have plenty more we want to get to. That was an interesting exchange. Thank you for that. I want to move on because I have. We're going to get to you, Governor, but I really want to get to a Facebook questioner. His name is Alex Shalgren, and he has the following question.
My question is, how would the candidates stop the treacherous actions of ICE and its growing influence in the U.S. if they were to become president?
How would you destroy ICE in 90 days?
We will not defeat radical Islamic terrorism. Radical Islamic terrorism.
Isn't he charming? Now, if you're an American and you found some comments offensive and you'd like to have a little chat with him about it, he's staying at the Chamberlain Hotel right here in Seattle, 721 Baker Street.
Should we tell him what room?
I don't think we should.